What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome to a brand new deck profile. I'm here with the one and only Mr. Saturn here.
What's good, guys?
He's got his Gren Maju Gizmek deck. He actually took to the Toronto Regionals and got his invite with it, so he's going to take you guys through his list.
Yep. Alright, guys, let's get right into it. Heart and Soul, Gren Maju, of course. They die. The Orochi, banish 8, brings him up to 32 real quick. Amazing card. Unfortunately, its effects are once per turn each, so that comes up sometimes. You would like to use both, but it wasn't too bad. Eater, it was alright. I sided it out for a lot of matchups just because, like, against Striker, it's not really relevant, and just for like random things, like cards, they have like cards like impermanence, and like you don't see like the Phantasmes that I play. This card just gets shit on too, along with the Gren Maju though. It just becomes a nice 0 attack monster. But that's for the banished guys to facilitate the Maju. And 3 Pank, because you're playing a going second deck, so seeing this just helps break boards. And this is where my list starts to differ a little bit from standard Gren Maju lists. I play a Kaiju package. The choices are kind of, I don't want to say random, but I play Slumber, so I just wanted to have like a good amount of different names. So I got 2 Gamma Seal and then 1 of the rest. Usually I always take this if I Slumber, obviously, and give them Gamma Seal, and then from there on. This is nice because this is dark. This comes up because it's Super Poly, so that was a cool interaction. It came up once, actually.
Nice.
Luna for the Kaijus. Just because
the card's busted.
Yeah, this card's insane, especially against the Striker matchup. Like Luna, you just Kaiju their guy, Luna back. They literally can't play. Striker's literally a free win for this deck. I don't think I've honestly ever lost a Striker playing this deck.
Nice. Very
And then
nice.
these are supposed to be Phantasmes. I was borrowing 3. Card is way too expensive for my taste, but it was the heart and soul of the deck, honestly. Like it literally carried me. I don't want to say carried me like as a player, but it was super helpful playing like throughout the entire day. It came up almost in every matchup except Draco. Just putting itself on the board, shuffling back pieces I didn't need, or if I like drew 2 Orochi, I could put back an Orochi.
Protects your
stuff
Gizmek
like that.
too, right?
Yeah, it protects some
Gren Maju,
Gren Maju and Eater as well, which is really nice. And then the hand trap lineup, the best hand trap. Literally the format.
Shifter.
Yeah, this thing is nuts. It just stops turns. Like it's reminding me of Maxi in that kind of way. Like you obviously don't get the draws, but it just stops their turn. Then you could potentially kill them next turn if you see like Desires, Orochi, like Gren Maju, and or that sort of combination of cards. And it's cool about this, if they make you go first, you can go like activate a pot and then just chain this to the pot so you can still resolve it. Still resolve the shift or not have it be a dead card in your hand.
Nice.
And yeah, I chose to play 3 just to see it because I'm playing 44. So I do banish a lot of cards too, so that's another reason I wanted to play like a bigger deck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It seems
it was
like the
fine
best
at
hand
3.
trap to play in here for the most part.
And it was really fine at 3. The only problem I've drawn it like once or twice off of Desires, and like it was kind of shitty, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Then 3 Ash, 3 Ogre for the rest of the hand traps. Pretty standard. I feel like they're the best ones right now. And then that's it for the monsters. I think that was like 33, I believe, or something like that.
Yep.
Then getting into the pots, I played 3 Desires, 2 Extravagance. This is definitely the much better one because you just banish more cards. And the extra deck space is kind of relevant because of Eater. Like you don't want it to like conflict that. It doesn't conflict that heavily, but like if you go into the grind game, which this deck might because it's more of a control-based Gren Maju variant, that you could actually go into that grind game, potentially run out of cards in your extra deck. So that's why 2 of this is definitely better than running 3 of each, I think. And for the rest of the spells, we got Super Poly, busted, loved it, one of the best cards in the deck, honestly. And then 2 Slumber, just for the Kaijus, clear boards. It was okay. I was thinking about cutting it before I went into the regional, but I decided not to, and I wasn't upset. It came in clutch. And the 1 Foolish, just to send the Orochi to the grave.
Nice.
And that rounds out the main deck, 44.
44 cards, yep.
The extra deck, sort of irrelevant, but
Lots of Super Poly targets.
Super Poly targets. 2 of this, just in case you banish it. Ideally, I would have played 3, but I couldn't find the 3rd. So I just played 3 Mudragon instead. This is just for like any type rogue matchups, or like if I banish this, I could potentially still go into this, depending on what darks they have. And then 1 Swan, I didn't know how much Fire Fist representation there was going to be, but I literally saw none at the regional.
Yeah.
I only know 1 person who was playing it there, so probably take this out going forward. 1 Odd Eyes, because I don't have the Predaplant, Drago, whatever.
Yeah, and the big one.
But you could either play that or Odd Eyes. They do functionally the same thing, so it's fine. And then Violet Chimera for Salad. This actually did come up because I played 2 Salads.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it for the Super Poly targets. And then Links. Never went into once just a Link off. I think I might have not even went into that. I don't exactly remember. Never went into any of these. I'm pretty sure. I might have went into that, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But they're really not relevant.
Yeah.
They were just there if I got like
Just in
Ojama
case.
Trio'd or some crazy thing like that happened. Then 2 rank 8s.
How often do these come up?
Actually, my bad. There should be another Hope Harbinger in here.
Second Hope Harbinger?
Yeah, second Hope Harbinger in here. I think this might just be 14.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 Hope Harbinger because if you end in you can end like a Dogran Orochi in like a simplified game state, and you could just go into like this ideally.
Yeah.
And this was just in case I ever needed to like remove something that for whatever reason I didn't see Gren Maju, I just needed to like out like a Borreload or something like that.
Oh yeah, more like an Aphromax or
Yeah,
something.
something big and crazy,
Yeah.
but it didn't come up for me. But this came up though. It was really clutch in the simplified game states.
Nice.
And side deck, pretty straightforward. 2 there can only be 1s, 3 summon limits, and 1 macro for the trap lineup. I almost always sided these in going first, like especially if I knew they were gonna make me go first, I would side these in and side out like a bunch of going second cards like Slumbers and Panks. Just throw those in. They're really clutch. Just drawing them off Desires and seeing those. And I have one more going first card too in here is the Shared Rides.
How often do these come up?
They were decent. Like I would just side them in just because if I would like didn't want to have like more going second cards in my deck for like certain matchup. Like they definitely came in against Striker, but like even against Salad and like the pure Thunder deck, they're not awful.
Yeah.
So if I went first, I would side those in too. But that's it for the going first side cards. For going second, Twins. These could also come in going first, but not as often. Like these didn't really come up too much throughout the day. I only sided them in like a couple times, like the striker deck. Then Dark Ruler and Droller, my other going second cards, because I feel like this card just everybody knows this card's broken.
Yeah.
It just sort of weird in this deck because you want to kill them
Yeah,
with
that
Gren
does seem
Maju.
like it would conflict a little bit.
Yeah, it conflicts a little bit, but the point is you're trying to clear the board. You
Yeah.
can just kill them next turn.
Did you side this in a lot?
This, I only sided it in a couple times. I really didn't see it that much, and like when I would have needed it, I like didn't need it to win, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not that big of a deal. Droll is cool for Striker and like the Draco, but
Yeah.
yeah, and that's it.
So,
Do you want to hear my matchups?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and go through the matchups now, yeah.
All right, round 1 played against Orcust. I took the L round 1. It was super unfortunate because Orcust I feel like is a pretty difficult matchup I think for this deck just because of the grind game. They could have in like the babble and the floating during your turn. They could just out your Gren Maju without targeting it, so
Yeah.
Phantasm becomes like useless essentially. So that was tough. We went to game 3. It was just like a grind game. I lost it.
Yeah.
It was whatever. Round 2 played against the Pendulum deck. He was actually somebody who goes to locals with me. Who I had to play a lot. He's a great guy, but
Yeah.
he still needs some work as a player. Let's just say that. But he's a great guy. Don't get me wrong. And I beat him 2-1 because game 3 he went first. He didn't make Electromite because he was trying to play around the hand trap, but I didn't have a hand trap. So
Yeah.
if he just
The mind games.
yeah, if he didn't make, or if he just made Electromite and did full combo, I probably would have lost that game because my hand just wasn't enough to play through the entire like Pendulum board, but it was enough to play through like his negates that he established. Okay, so round 3 played against Striker, easy 2-0. Round 4 played against I think another Striker deck. That was again just easy win. Like I don't know, I just feel like Striker's just a super easy match for this deck. You shouldn't lose to it. Round 5 I played against Pure Thunder. I lost because game 2 he made me go first. But he thought I was playing the Gold Castle version.
Yeah.
So that's why he made me go first. And I just sided in all going first cards. He just couldn't out like all my floodgates.
Yeah.
And then game 3 he just OTK'd me with what's it called, the Titan and the BLS Link guy.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't have anything to stop an attack. And then lost that unfortunately. That was my second loss. Then played against a Salad and another Striker deck, so those were pretty easy wins.
Pretty free wins, yeah.
Then round 8 I played against a True Draco, no extra deck. bodied me 2-0. So I'm X3 at this point. I'm not feeling too good.
Yeah.
So I just get bodied by that deck. There's nothing I could do. If I don't see Macrocosmos, I lose.
Yeah.
Or like D-shifter to stop them. But then round 9, I play against another Salad deck. I beat him 2-1. Then I managed to squeak in with 45th and I think 48. It was 48 invites, but I got 45th. So
Nice.
managed to squeak in, get that invite.
Yeah, we take those. We take those. Nice. Cool. Thanks for the deck profile.
No problem, man.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And as always, guys, we'll see you in the next one.